Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, we haven't made a video in 4 months. You're not gonna say anything, are you? Why not? Oh, he's chewing right now. Hold on, wait for him to be done chewing. Alright, so we haven't made a video in 4 months. Because we're gonna do this all video. Alright, because, we, been busy people. We have school, well, he had school, I was prepping to go to school, and, you know, we just been busy doing other things. So, the last thing we talked about was about the current state of WWE was Battleground. Can you believe that was the last video we made?
No, not really.
Well,
yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah.
Well, that wasn't the last video we made, but the last video we made was a Let's Play. I mean, I don't really think we talked about the current state of the WWE. We talked about other things. So we're just going to talk about the current state of WWE, what's the big stuff that's been going on for the past 4 months.
4 months.
Well, so I guess I can reevaluate what the last thing that happened at Battleground. I believe the last big was John Cena defended his title, his WWE World Heavyweight Championship, in a Fatal 4-Way match. It was against
Roman Reigns,
yeah,
Randy Orton, and Kane.
I forgot it was Kane.
I didn't even remember Battleground.
I think that match was the most predictable match ever. So, what do you want to talk about first?
SummerSlam. Let's start with that.
I guess you can start thoroughly and going. So we'll talk about the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. To start thoroughly, what's gone on since Battleground with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship picture.
This right here was on the line. SummerSlam.
It wasn't this belt though at the time.
At the time, no. I got this for Christmas, blah blah blah. Lesnar beats the shit out of Cena. I'm happy, whatever.
Yep, Lesnar beat the... Ian,
that wasn't good.
It wasn't annihilation. Wait, are you saying you...
No, I'm talking about the title behind the couch.
Yeah, it was an annihilation. Brock Lesnar killed John Cena. What do you think about that?
WWE finally did something right. John Cena put somebody else over. Excuse me.
And he buried him. And he buried him.
Yeah.
I guess we can talk about SummerSlam real quick. We had we had that match. Did you like that match? How many German suplexes was there?
16.
How much offense did John Cena get? They said the time.
1 minute and 4 seconds.
It was 6. And yeah, it was just a destruction. Brock Lesnar killed him. And then what happened? What happened after that with the whole WWE World Heavyweight Championship?
Change.
Yeah. Obviously the belt changed, because before it was the other 2 titles. What happened after that, though?
What do you mean what happened after that?
Like, what went down afterwards?
Cena wanted to fight him again in WWE. No.
Yeah, Night of Champions.
It's wrestling. They have John Cena almost win. And Rollins screws him over. And Rollins doesn't get to cash in. And I'm hoping at the Rumble he does. Really hope so.
Yeah, because Lesnar didn't show up for 3 months. Because he has that part-time contract deal. Were you fine with him not showing up for 3 months with the title?
I was, actually, because they didn't really bring it up much. Which, when you have the part-time contract with Lesnar, you give Cena time to feud with other people like Rollins.
And you give other people time to get on TV.
Where if Lesnar didn't have that part-time contract, it'd still be Lesnar and Cena. Rollins would have nothing to do with it.
Well, probably what would have happened is they would have had filler opponents for Lesnar, probably.
Yeah.
And then at Hell in a Cell, John Cena. What happened between? What did Cena do there?
He defeated Randy Orton.
Which I didn't watch that match because I had seen John Cena versus Randy Orton probably like 3,000 times.
It was honestly all domination for Randy Orton until Cena gets 2 fucking moves in and the match is over.
Really?
Just like against
Can I ask you a
Lesnar.
question?
What?
Did Cena try to go for the AA and then you like counted it to the RKO? Did that happen in the match?
I don't remember. I think so.
It probably did.
It's
And
getting
then
fucking boring.
Huh?
It's getting boring.
You coming back? Yeah, Cena. And then let's talk about what went down in the main event of Survivor Series.
Team Authority versus Team Cena. Why couldn't the Authority win? Please, for a while.
Well, at least Cena. Well, Ziggler was the sole survivor, actually.
At least it wasn't Cena. That's all I'm gonna say. At least it wasn't Cena.
The match was great though.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that Mark Henry got out really quick, and he was the only black guy in that match. He got out 10 seconds. Just like that.
I didn't like
"Duh!"
the Big Show thing. Remember what happened? Remember what Big Show did?
It's Big Show. He turns heel or face every fucking 2 weeks.
He'll probably turn heel after Mania.
Son.
And then actually another thing that happened was a certain superstar that was being pushed got injured. You remember who that was?
Being pushed?
Yeah. Beat Orton at SummerSlam.
Reigns?
Yeah. How did you feel about that?
I don't care. I don't like Roman Reigns that much, honestly. I think that WWE has too much invested in him, and where if he gets injured badly, well, what happens? And his career has to end.
Yeah.
Or he's already had that hernia surgery. You know.
I like Roman. I thought you liked Roman Reigns.
I like him. I just don't like that. You know, I don't see him do that many moves. Like I see him do the Superman punch every match. It's just same shit every match. He's not, Cesaro. He can do the same moves. They're fucking amazing. Reigns has a punch, a spear, drop kick. There you go. That's all his good moves.
Let's talk about.
You know what I want to talk about? I'm gonna fucking talk about Sami Zayn and Adrian Neville's match.
Okay.
That match, 5 stars. 5 stars all the way. I like that both these superstars have a good future in the WWE.
Hopefully.
Hopefully be world champions, maybe after the Cena Orton era, where those 2 guys fucking run the show. I like to see.
I like the story in the match when Sami Zayn you thought was gonna hit Neville with the title and he didn't pull the trigger.
I want to see maybe Ziggler and Neville or Daniel Bryan and Sami Zayn. Like, those matches would be exciting.
Yeah. I really like Sami Zayn. He's like you haven't watched much NXT, but he's like the huge underdog. They always talked about how he could never win the big one. So I really like that about him.
And I fucking hate that Kevin Owens guy. Asshole. Kevin Owens guy. Fucking powerbomb Sami Zayn into a...
Alright, what about Ms. Dow?
Stop talking. Just stop.
You hate that?
That's a pointless fucking character where they're treating Damian Sandow like shit for a certain reason. Why is that reason? Not
They didn't
sure.
say. At least the thing is though.
He's getting a pop.
Yep.
Cheap pop.
And he took something that was shit and made it good.
Oh shit! That's the roof. I know. Got it.
And then
Oh shit.
want to talk about Rusev?
Nope.
No.
Rusev's a bum.
The Miz.
Pointless gimmicks nowadays. Pointless gimmicks. Pointless.
What about Jack Swagger?
What? He can't get a push.
Yeah.
Anything?
I think it would have been nice if.
He got a world title push. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see.
I hate that they turned him face, had him feud with Rusev, and now he's like nothing. I'll fix that. All right. What about? Oh, I'm trying to fix it again. What about Dean Ambrose? I know you like Dean Ambrose.
I do like Dean Ambrose. It's just WWE needs to make him into that star that they want Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to be.
Yeah, I think he had the most interesting character this year, like how he's crazy.
As out of the whole Shield, I think Dean Ambrose had the most interesting character.
What about the feud with him? Oh, actually, one thing that's changed, actually, I forgot to mention, was Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan of the Wyatt family are no more. So let's talk about each one that went off separately. Eric Rowan. We'll talk
Eric
with him.
Rowan, I think. You want me to talk about how far he's gonna get?
Just talk about where he is now and how far you think he'll get.
He'll never be in a world title scene. I do not see that happening. I say.
I don't know why he didn't win that stairs match with Big Show.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. But we're just gonna drop that.
Luke Harper, I guess.
Luke Harper. I see him maybe being a Dolph Ziggler in the business. You know, always that mid card guy. Then he wins a big match and then wins the title, and then some. You know, he's gonna be like a Dolph Ziggler.
Trying to think. Bray Wyatt.
Oh, he's gonna go places.
Hopefully.
He's gonna be. I hope they have him be a world champion. I think they've put him off into the main events where, like CM Punk and Triple H in 2011. It's not for the title. It's just that much bigger than the actual title picture.
Hated the feud he had with John Cena though. That's just that was just bad. We'll talk about that later. I like the feud he's having with Dean Ambrose. The matches have been excellent.
Just what.
I think
what happens? You're putting them in these great matches that the fans always want to see every week on Raw. What happens if one of them, tears his meniscus or breaks his leg falling the wrong way?
I don't think that will happen, but.
But I'm saying if something like that can happen.
Yeah.
What happens then? They're gonna call the feud off, saying, somebody could break their neck, maybe, fall into a table and land it on their neck.
Alright, so Brock Lesnar, you like him as champion? Kind of wish he had feuded with someone other than Cena.
Yeah, I want to see. Honestly, you can't really have Lesnar as champion. If it was somebody like Orton or Orton or Bryan, you could always bring in those guys like Dolph Ziggler and Cesaro.
Yeah. And
even Jack Swagger or Rusev or Ryback. Those guys that are like mid card to that main event scene.
Yeah.
You can have that type of match. You can have those matches. Where if you're Brock Lesnar facing Cesaro is no challenge. Facing Ziggler, you'll beat the shit out of him.
I think that might be the problem with beating the shit out of Cena. Was now he can beat someone. Why the hell couldn't he beat someone like Adolf Ziggler? No problem.
You just beat him with one arm tied behind your back.
Yeah. I think they say that they might. I was reading online that they didn't think Roman Reigns was getting over with the fans, because so they might have to recall who they want to win the Royal Rumble match. The only one that can probably beat Brock Lesnar might be Roman Reigns. Or
I do not like the Roman Reigns idea though. Why should Roman Reigns come back from an injury? He came back at TLC, and then all of a sudden WWE is just gonna give him a title match, not knowing that maybe he doesn't have the athleticism. Maybe you have to wait a bit.
I think people are worried that they're gonna. The problem that they could fall into is they want him to be the next John Cena.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want another John Cena. One John Cena I'm fucking sick of.
Maybe what you could do is, someone actually came up with this idea with a video. Maybe have him lose to Brock Lesnar, then maybe like Rollins, Roman Reigns lays out Lesnar after the match, and then Rollins cashes in, and then you can have Roman Reigns build up a little bit more, then get the title or something.
Yeah, something like that. Because after Brock loses the title, we all know he's gone. Like he's not even gonna fucking get a rematch. And
I heard he might leave, go back to UFC afterwards.
Yeah, he is. He was shaving off weight so he could go back to UFC. I'm gonna touch on this. Every time Rey Mysterio won the title in 2011, beat The Miz for the vacant title, loses to John Cena an hour later. Does WWE ever notice that he never got his rematch?
Yeah, he did.
When?
The night after Del Rio won it.
And he lost?
Yep.
Oh.
Because that's how he got injured. In 2011.
Oh, I must have not seen it.
But,
I always thought for the longest time he never got his rematch.
He never got his IC title rematch technically against when John Morrison beat him for it. And now I read online that you only have like 30 days to cash in that rematch. So
I don't like that.
Should get like a year.
What if you're injured after the match? You can come back and be like, oh, I never got my rematch.
Yeah. You ever talked about Seth Rollins? You like Seth Rollins?
I like this heel character that he has. I wasn't good with the thing they did with Edge. I mean, it seemed so much better, but I think if they really want Rollins to be that heel character, like who's always a heel? That terrible guy. I guess there's no way he's becoming a good guy ever again.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to do something like that. But if it's fucking Big Show, and
he could just switch
3 months later, he fucking punches Seth Rollins in the face.
Face reaction.
Face reality. He just become face man. It's not. Yeah, fuck man.
What else? We're not really talking a lot about stuff because wrestling wasn't that good. Wasn't that good really. Until after SummerSlam. SummerSlam was the stuff worth talking about. What did you think of that Hell in a Cell match though with Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins? You must have liked that. That was awesome.
I mean, I think that Dean Ambrose, they dragged him away from Rollins to put Rollins in the main event scene.
At least Seth Rollins too. Remember like the Money in the Bank winner when like never won a match? He's like the saving grace of that. He wins, I think, pretty much every match he's in, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, he beat Dean Ambrose, and he beat even John Cena in the cage match. And he beat somebody else.
They're trying to put Rollins over, but not over in a way where like it's a Cena level where.
Yeah.
You can't win every fucking match clean. It's either you win.
I hate that he always never loses. Cena never loses clean.
Yeah, he never loses clean. The last time I remember him losing clean.
Don't say Brian at SummerSlam because technically he had the engine.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Maybe Rock at WrestleMania 28.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, let me think. Actually, Orton at TLC. Even though he used the handcuffs, no one came out and interfered. It was legal in the match, so technically he wasn't at TLC. That's the last time he won fairly.
Yeah. Lost fairly.
Lost fairly.
What? He never loses to those guys up and coming. He lost. The last time he lost cleanly was to Orton.
At TLC 2013, which was a year ago. Over a year ago now.
He hasn't. Could you have seen him lose a match, please? Oh no, Lesnar at SummerSlam.
Oh yeah.
He lost cleanly.
Because of that destruction match.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a good match.
It was a good match.
No, it wasn't.
It was a destruction.
He fucking beat the shit out of him. For 20 minutes.
I'm trying to think of something else we can cover.
The Royal Rumble match coming up.
Or when?
My opinion?
Oh wait, I know what we can cover. We didn't cover this yet. Fandango's new character.
That's gay.
Okay.
Don't even fucking bring that up ever again.
Did Cody Rhodes become Stardust yet? Maria made, I don't think so. What about Cody Rhodes being Stardust?
I like it because Cody Rhodes. I liked him. It was just, I never liked the tag team with Goldust, so maybe.
It actually is a better fit now that he's this character. Yeah. I liked it before though. And Cody Rhodes being Stardust, it works for him. He's made the gimmick work. I think if the wrestler can make the gimmick work, It works. Um, like Damien's Mizdow, he's making that gimmick work. Do you think they're gonna have a WrestleMania match with Cody Rhodes or Stardust versus Goldust?
You know, as much as I would not want to see that, I think they are.
Um, who do you think will be Cody Rhodes or Stardust?
Who would win?
No, who would Cody Rhodes wrestle the match as?
Stardust.
Um, all right, let's talk about.
Shit.
Let's just do a touch up of Raw from this week real quick, even though you didn't see it, cause
I was watching a bit, so I don't really care.
all right, let's at least cover the touch ups.
Ryback's speech was really random.
It was a good story though.
I don't think anybody cared.
No, everyone cared. They were giving a reaction.
I didn't care.
I
honestly wouldn't care.
I like the feud with him and Rusev. It'd be kind of nice if Ryback broke his streak.
I wouldn't.
Do you like Ryback being back to this gimmick, to the Phoebe More gimmick now than, the way he was before?
The gay Ryback that let Paul Heyman kiss him.
Yeah.
That Ryback.
And when he was tag teaming with Curtis Axel.
See, I like that tag team. That tag team wasn't all that bad.
Yeah, I just like Ryback. Maybe now Ryback can go back to. He's getting back to the level he was at before, though.
Yeah, main event.
Yeah.
He was like that. Oh, he's like that monster that just goes in the main event.
Who do you think? What about Ryback versus Rusev? If they have a match, will Ryback break his streak?
He won't, I believe.
Who do you think will break Rusev's streak?
As much as I want to see this, I want it to be. As much as I really don't think people are gonna like this, but I want to see the John Cena, or I want to see Kurt Angle.
I want to see that.
Kurt Angle,
Yeah.
We could have this big feud where I won a gold medal with a broken friggin' neck. Leader of the Russian Federation, and they could do that whole shit, and they could have a big WrestleMania match, and Kurt Angle wins.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to see that ever since Swagger lost. I was like, oh, they should definitely have a Kurt Angle come back.
Yeah. I like the opponents that they have thrown at Rusev, like Swagger, Mark Henry, even though it wasn't a good match. It did make sense because he did really compete in the Olympics, supporting USA. Big Show.
Big E, though?
Yeah, that made no fucking. Oh, you know what we didn't cover? Do you not even want to cover this?
Who?
New Day. Kofi Kingston, Big E,
Shut up.
No.
I don't want to talk about this.
Okay.
The new fucking Day.
Authority back in power.
Authority back in power. I like it. I didn't even want them to lose power. I thought that the show was getting good ratings.
Yep.
As they were going. And then when the Authority got out of power, you're having Chris Jericho and then that fucking computer, which I wanted to smash.
Yep.
Having all these face guys, it really doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Teddy Long and Booker T were the only ones that, could side on both sides of face and heel and be fair. You having Chris Jericho come in and
side on the faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do whatever John Cena fucking wants. John Cena walks in, I want a match with Seth Rollins. Okay, whatever, I'll just put you on a steel cage. There's no fucking problem. No.
It ended up being a problem, but.
No, it ended up being a big fucking problem. I'm glad Brock Lesnar came out and beat the shit out of him because, honestly, I thought, I'm not fucking having Cena go over clean again over fucking Rollins, Why would you have Cena go over Rollins 2 shows back to back?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want, maybe Cena could win with a dirty tactic, like maybe J&J Security turns face?
Yep. Let me think, see, we're not talking much about wrestling because it really wasn't, it was like passable, but it wasn't, there was really kind of nothing worth talking about, really.
The only thing...
The stuff we talked about was the stuff we liked.
Have we ever talked about the streak?
Yeah, we have talked about that before. We did we talked about that a long time ago.
What the sad thing is, we already brought that up. I'm saying, I said, Brock Lesnar should break the streak.
Yeah.
That really old video.
That was like the first video we made on this channel.
Yeah, that's fucking right. WWE was like, hey, this guy, I saw this guy's video. It should be Lesnar.
I think you cut me off too. You like turn the camera off before I could finish mine. Yeah. We never talked about Randy Orton's face turn.
I like it. I honestly.
I don't like that they took him off TV to have him go film a movie. When
Well,
he
that's
just
in
turned
his
face.
contract. He couldn't really do anything about it.
Oh.
They had to have him go out and somehow.
They have listed on Facebook though, where if you're gonna make a movie, call Seth Rollins to put you off TV, because you notice how he did that to Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton.
Dean Ambrose wanted to go make a movie.
Yeah, when he got crushed through cinder blocks.
What movie?
Yeah, I don't think it's come out yet.
Oh.
So, Randy Orton will return at the Royal Rumble though.
Yes.
That it?
If Orton returns, I hope he wins, because I like to see Randy Orton win in big matches. I like to see Randy Orton. I'd honestly like to see 06 Randy Orton versus maybe Seth Rollins. That could be a WrestleMania main event. Look at that. Seth Rollins and Randy Orton. Orton gets his revenge.
That it? No TNA. Not talking about that.
No, fuck TNA. Fuck TNA.
That it?
Yep.
Is the you know what we didn't cover? Daniel Bryan actually.
Wow. The only thing to cover is his announcement yesterday.
In the Royal Rumble.
He's going to the Royal Rumble. There you go.
I'm happy about that because one, I'm happy to see him finally. It's gonna be nice to see him finally back wrestling again. Because there were points where
He
actually
hasn't been in the Rumble.
he was in it in 2013 when they had Kane and Daniel Bryan team up as Team Hell No, when he got eliminated and Kane he got out and then Kane caught him in a gay position.
Oh, yep.
You know what we didn't talk about? The burial of Cesaro. Do you not even want to get into that?
They should put Cesaro in the main event. That's all I have to say. Goodbye, people. Have a nice day.
Oh wait. Is there anything else?
No.
We are gonna come back to make another video later. We're just not gonna say what it is yet, just because you have to tune in the video to see what it is. And I actually found out something, so we don't lose making videos. You know Google Plus, right?
Yeah.
You can do a live video chat thing, and we can both be in it, so that way we don't lose contact no more.
You mean?
Lose making videos no more. I'll show you later. That's pretty much it. Subscribe, and subscribe to all the other channels. Just follow all the stuff down in the description box, and you're good. That's pretty much it. See you later.